Welcome back, intrepid adventurers, to night 65 of the Crimson Moon Chronicles. Last we saw our heroes, we were in our holiday special. They had to try and help Santa Claus retrieve a key that helped him go through the different dimensions of the universe to deliver presents to everyone. However, it was stolen by Frostclaw, a friend of Santa Claus that helped him many, many years ago. They went on a treacherous adventure, delving into the nine hells and coming face to face with Krampus, who said that he would reveal where Frostclaw was if they would help him choose who they believed was the naughtiest one in a village. If you missed that episode, go click the link, check it out. You don't want to miss out on anything that we have coming up. Things are getting perilous for our heroes these days, and it doesn't seem like Christmas is any different. After helping Krampus, they learned that Frostclaw was nowhere else but at Santa's workshop. They now are in front of Santa's workshop, eyeballing it and seeing that Frostclaw is working on an amalgam of machinations. It seems as if he has a robotic torso that he is held up in. As he sits there smoking his corncob pipe and looking around at all of these twisted workers that he has at the shop, it seems that some of the elves have been twisted. He chortles and snickers through the cold, wintry air. Our heroes now must choose what they are going to do next and how it is that they're going to save Christmas. So sit back, grab an ale, and let us tell you another tale of the Crimson Moon Chronicles.
The math. April's 10 months back.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome,
Hey, everyone.
welcome.
And a happy new year to all of our viewers.
Yes, yes.
Resolution,
all-
spring cleaning, etc.
As you all enter the space, you can see the workshop out there as you see Frostclaw towering over it on these mechanical legs. It seems like he's barking orders at these twisted versions of Santa's helpers. The elves have their flesh warped in different ways. What do you do?
Oh, this is kind
Okay.
of fucked up.
Oh, I
Ho there, Frostclaw! Rumor has it you've been very naughty this year.
Got his attention, hairball. What now?
I don't know, no one else was saying anything.
I mean,
No.
he's not wrong.
What was that I heard?
Because you're being on the naughty list, good sir.
Well, now interesting. The whippoorwinds don't normally sound like this. It's
No.
almost like I hear someone out there. Crag cats.
Did he say
Go
crackheads?
find where they are.
Cragheads.
Crag cats.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you said cragheads.
I heard crackheads.
As you see these large felines starting to dart through the snow.
Giant floof.
Ah, see, I thought he already knew we were here.
I kind of did too, but oh boy, time for the very, very predictable thing of danger, kitty.
Danger kitty.
Yes, just kitty.
So
You know what? That's gonna be fun.
Too bad Charlie is not here. She'd be like, friend.
That's So, are they just actively aggressive? Like, are they actively hostile?
the crag cats?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Very much so.
probably. Yeah.
26 animal handling. How do This gonna be fun. What startles a cat that big? I wonder.
Bat.
Or something extremely high pitched. I wonder.
Uh-huh. That's where I was going.
All right. Well, Moxie's going to first wake Starla and say, Starla. Danger approaches. Can you manage the thing you did with the owlbear? Slow him down a little bit? You're sleepy, or you're cold, or are you hungry?
Go ahead and light some flames.
You see her open her mouth as you all don't hear anything, and you see the cat stop in the middle of the snow as it darts back over to the pack of crag cats waiting by the workshop.
Effective.
Thank you, Starla.
Well,
We'll find you something nice to eat later.
that was interesting.
While he's deliberating, we should probably get out of the open.
Yep.
Looking for a snowdrift to hide behind or something.
Let's try some of my new toys.
Oh, fun.
As you all see the ground start to vibrate, the snow seemingly moves as you what look like Christmas presents rising out of the ground. As you hear them.
How close are we to them?
They are all over the place like landmines.
Oh, Lord.
Oh. So,
Well,
how big of an area are they currently covering around us?
If I know Jack in the Boxes, they are controlled by springs. Springs which are
Well,
typically made of metal, and we have a wonk.
I'm more
I
quite.
wonder if he's hungry.
Wonk.
Yes?
You hungry for potentially explosive Jack in the Boxes?
Excuse me?
Look, I've got some Tums if you need it afterwards.
Do you want me to try and eat explosives?
I was joking, but
it's
you were
a-
Well, actually, I
It's-
think it's a reasonable question. We've never addressed this. Can you?
I've never tried it.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you can certainly make explosives on your own, so maybe we should try.
Let me see if Gwonk actually wants to do this.
Or is
Lord.
willing to.
Okay.
And Gwonk be crazy, but maybe not quite that crazy.
Gwonk has a sense of
Well-
self-preservation.
Nope,
Uh,
apparently not.
Master, if you want me to try it.
I mean, have at it if you want to give it a shot. I'm not gonna stop you. I was just joking. May
I
as
was
well
thinking
commit
once
to the
they-
bit.
I was
Well,
thinking
if
if
you
any
were
got
joking.
triggered.
If you were joking, then I'm not gonna do it.
I don't want you to die in the Christmas special.
I would rather not
So-
die.
Moxie's got a thing. She can cast Shatter, which does extra damage to non-organic
Oh,
things.
shoot,
would
the
actually
character
be-
sheet. That's what I'm missing.
Well, I was gonna just
Herpader!
Oh wait, I'm missing me.
Where
I was just gonna
am
jam them all
I?
shut, but sure.
Yeah, creature. Oh, it says a
Tonight's
creature made of
episode.
inorganic material has. Oh, it's a saving throw thing, but it takes
It doesn't
damage.
matter.
A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried takes damage if it's in the spell's area of effect. So, I can
Oh.
cast Shatter and start just destroying shit.
I forgot I did this.
Oh yeah. Should I be at half health? Wait, long rested since the last time.
Pretty sure. Then again,
Sure
I
we had a
don't know
long
what
rest
it's
somewhere.
for.
All right. Well, here, where was that again? I found it somewhere. Where'd it go? There it goes. All right. So, 60 feet or a 10-foot sphere. Approximately how many of these landmines would I be able to hit with a level 2 shatter spell?
5.
Well, that's better than 0.
How many can we see from where we are?
That's true.
Question.
Around 30.
Moxie,
Hmm.
what exactly is your shatter spell going to do to these potentially explosive boxes?
I mean, we could just kind of chain reaction these fucking things.
I mean, if I set it off in the right spot, could do a nice domino effect of destroying all of them without us moving.
So they'll all explode.
Well, we don't entirely know.
No, I know that I can damage them, because obviously they're not organic.
Rokai is casually rolling a snowball. Keep talking, go ahead.
All I know is typically damaging an explosive is to make it.
Oh, something I forgot to mention, McNick. I choose a point within that range that I have for the spell for it to set off. So I can set it off way far away from us. I don't have to set it off right here.
Okay. Hopefully, no chain reaction to the ones that we're currently at.
Pick one that's like at the far edge of her range.
I love how we have automatically assumed it's explosive because Justin used the word landmine, even though we don't entirely know that they're explosive.
I'm going to throw a snowball at one far away from us, but where I think I can reach. And that is a 20 to hit.
You definitely hit one.
What does it do?
Good arm.
Doo, 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 doo. As it pops open, you see
That's disturbing.
It's got hands.
Oh, it's pulling itself out of the box.
Boy.
Oh, Charlie in the box. This is not good. All right, cast.
boing. As you see this
Shatter with
spindly
a bad gun,
armed,
Moxie.
as you see
I'm
this
going.
spindly armed, what looks like a toy man with no face painted on, and what looks like a really tattered jester's hat, as it's holding onto the box and springing its body over. Boing, boing, boing.
Fourth
Well,
level. Fourth
It's not
level
explosive.
Shatter. No, but it is a problem. Fourth level shatter, which is 5d8 damage, and it's a con save of 18.
This now begs the question, what would happen if Gwonk ate its box?
Just believe it's Constitution.
It does not survive the check.
Alrighty then. Well, that's it's also it's a 10-foot sphere, so it and any of the others around it would take the damage. It is under damage.
Okay.
So 5d8. I said that. Yes. Come on. 21.
As you
200
see
damage.
Moxie start casting the spell, you see what looks like dimensional glass enveloping the Jack-in-the-Box as it shatters around. You see the Jack-in-the-Box slump over as it explodes, and all 5 of the other ones do the same. As you see springs and hands flying around
Only
as
25
they
more.
hit the snow.
24.
Okay, they are explosive.
Frostclaw, you see Frostclaw well, you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Leon,
Good.
you think you can get his attention by lobbing a few of those at him?
Kai, you can do some things like this too.
Who threw the snowball?
What?
I said, who threw the snowball?
You? Okay, Harry. Hold on.
Yeah, I would do things to him, but most of my spells, he could probably easily trace back to our position off Eldritch Blast or Beam. So,
Double check.
I mean, my next best thing is a lightning-based teleport or a cone of fire.
yeah.
You see his gnarly tree branch hands extend out as 2 of his fingers grow and hit into the ground as a shockwave goes around.
Yeah, no. Leon picks up his hat and tosses it at it and spins it, activating his,
Right.
Feywild armor.
Tosses it at what?
The fingers, he's trying to,
Cut it.
cut it.
You are a very far
Hey,
distance
Blade.
away.
I
Press
thought
to
it was
digitate it
closer.
where you want it to be.
I thought it was closer from what you described.
No. He's over. Y'all are like over
Oh,
in this
God.
general direction. He's all.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm picturing an anime moment where it's like Leon's just, I've had about enough of this. Shing! Epic music plays. Bum, da, da, da. Flah! Flop. Maybe we should get a little closer. Yeah, maybe.
Oh. The other thing is, Leon, upon getting his legendary swords, has not been able to ask Moxie for lessons yet.
Yeah, I have no idea how to use these.
Leon,
I am,
that-
how do you say?
Leon, to avoid further embarrassment, I'm going to have to give you training once this is done.
So you don't use them as clubs. Okay.
Pointy in goes in thing.
Yes, pointy end goes into the.
Blunt end go in hand, pointy end go in other thing. Anyway, back to what were we doing?
Real
Yes,
world.
serious situation, killer snowman.
Yes.
You know, elves, I think it's time to try out your new toys. As you see a group of elves go into a part of the workshop, you see them flying what look like makeshift helicopters as they start flying over
Fascinating.
That's an interesting looking whirly bird.
with what look like Gatling guns that have candy canes.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
But,
Dusk.
Okay. Is it
So-
clear weather or is the wind with snow?
There's a whip of snow.
Okay, cool. Then I might be harder to see. Okay. About how big are these Jack-in-the-Boxes?
About yay big.
Probably not terribly heavy.
I really wish I had my spells from.
Not terribly heavy.
I am going to quietly and calmly with a with a 3, I'm going to approach the nearest Jack-in-the-Box.
Young Padawan.
Okay.
And then I mean to grab it and hurl it at hell. That one was a 17.
You just
Not very
yeeted.
stealthy.
You yeeted a Jack
With
in
a-
the Box.
With a 3.
No, the
Three
3
was
was to the 3 was to
Stealth.
move up to it stealthily.
Oh,
Done.
The
yeah,
17
that
is
didn't
the
happen.
The 17
Yeah,
is a grab and throw.
As you stealthily move up to it, the Jack-in-the-Boxes spring out. As 2 of them grab hold of you, you grab one of the others, and you successfully chuck it. However, you now have 2 Jack-in-the-Boxes that are grappling onto you, and seemingly their spring is starting to wrap around.
Ooh, I think I have something nice for grapples. I just have to relook at it because it's been a while. Well, while I'm figuring this out, anyone else want to do something?
Oh, quite.
You said that you chucked it at one of the helicopters?
Yes.
Hang on a second.
Which helicopter? Real quick. Which
Okay,
helicopter?
there's 3, and they're in a triangular formation.
Well, based on what's on the field, I can't tell what's where, actually.
Well, they're more over here right now.
It would probably be whatever's closest.
Okay. As one of the Jack-in-the-Boxes
Jack in the Box, I love it. Sorry.
smacks into one of the helicopters, it explodes, and you see shrapnel of candy cane go out and hit the other helicopters as they go down, and more shrapnel.
Now I just have Christmas in Ground Zero.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Frostclaw turns around. Okay, now I'm pissed.
What? No one? No one? Come on.
As he
I killed a helicopter with the jack-o'-lantern.
Yes, and I said yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, no, I was about to continue. I was out of fireballs.
You see Frostclaw start making his way out of the workshop.
So, guys, a snowman just said he's pissed.
He's
Where's-
lemon flavored.
No, I think the appropriate term is one that I was taught when I was very young. Don't eat the yellow snow.
Something yellow snow. Yes, guys. I'm going to thunder step out of this grapple. Or at least that's the idea.
Kaboom.
Is he
What's he
whistling?
doing?
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure, that is of no consequence. Or need to be concerned.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, a little drummer boy on top of that.
I mean, at this point, you're still not. No, he's still not within range. I can't hit him with anything.
Actually, screw it. So I'm being grappled by
What?
2 of these jack-bits.
Jack in the Box.
I didn't bring it in. Should be in the car. Thought that you would have gotten it. As you all hear, out of where the reindeer are normally kept,
Oh no.
you see a battle wagon that has 2 polar bears pulling it, comes out alongside some crag cats are skittering about the battlefield now, as it seems like the search party is continuing.
That's very troublesome.
Frostclaw reaches into part of his snow as he grabs out a massive sword and throws it on his back.
How?
How are these jack-in-the-boxes holding on to me again?
They're coiled.
The coil of the spring.
Ah, okay.
This is what you all see coming toward you.
Hey, Starla, you see the big white bears over there? You kill it, you eat it. I mean, if you want to stay here, that's fine, but if you're hungry, I'm not going to be upset.
She opens her mouth as the polar bears you see the catapult on the back of the battle wagon
Incoming.
start hurling giant snow boulders as they start hitting
There
the
it
tree
is.
line
Oh,
where your all's
holy
cover
hell.
is.
Oh, holy hell.
Oh,
Yeah,
bloody
no, I'm not dealing with that. If no one else comes up with an idea, I think I'm going to take out that thing.
Oh, have you guys not been capitalizing on my being a distraction? Speaking of which, I am going to cast Thunderstep to teleport away from the things that are coiling into me, causing lightning damage to them, and a very loud noise at that spot. I'm actually going to go. Let's see, how far can I go?
Last I knew it was like 30 feet.
Thunderstep. There it is. 90 feet. So I'm going to go about 90 feet away from where my party is. The lightning is going to be where I was. And it'll be 3d10 thunder damage on a failed constitution save from these jack-in-the-boxes. Do jack-in-the-cracks have constitution?
Huh?
The jack-in-the-boxes, do they have a constitution?
Yes, they do.
Neat.
We had to roll Constitution for my Shatter spell.
Right. Yeah, go away. Go away. You're trash. You're trash. Give me the dice that I need. My dice app is not cooperating with me. Hang on.
Don't you love it?
Right.
1, 2, and 3. Okay. That is 13. Yeah, that'd be 13 thunder damage if they fail the Constitution check. I like this music.
And that is a fail. That's actually a crit fail.
Oh, damn.
As you see the electricity spark up and around them, their systems fail as it seems to spread to a few of the others, causing system failures as you see them pop out of the box and flop onto the ground. Frostclaw turns in your direction.
About that time.
Well, I'm about 90 feet away from there, but yes. There I
In a
am.
direction.
Say what, Leon?
He said that general direction.
No. I was talking about Rokan, but anyways. I am going to be casting Magic Missile from Manifested Mine up above the treetops and down towards the
Did you find it? Okay.
It's going to be exploding the magic missiles are with explosion damage, of course.
Okay.
So let's see here. That is how many? 3 darts extra, so 6 exploding darts aimed for the catapult.
Okay.
Okay, so Monk and Wizard are working distraction angle. What's the rest of the plan? We should probably come up with one.
Carla's been halting the search party pretty well.
Well, I've got
But
19
at some
damage on the
point-
catapult. I'm just trying to disable. Yeah.
Let's see, what level is Pass Without Trace again?
Start attacking the legs of this thing or not?
Oh.
Wait a
I-
minute.
Round for parry.
Ooh, I know that many. I like that many.
Yes. Well, sure. Sounds like a plan.
I'm going to do some lightning. Whiskey.
How
Whiskey.
exactly do you plan on doing that?
Whiskey, y'all.
Yep.
I don't think you ever actually told us what name you went with.
I certainly tried. Gin and whiskey, dual guns with the cold one.
Okay.
So whiskey has the lightning and psychic.
God, those even sound more like
Alright, Mick, commence the whiskey business. I had to do a cringe.
I'm
okay?
done. I retire from dad jokes. That one, I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
that was the one. that
I
we
will
all
never
got.
out cringe that.
Oh, don't worry. You can definitely
Thane
try.
has a shirt that says whiskey business on it too.
I believe.
He got it for him for Father's Day, I think.
So
the fact
you're,
that they're both alcoholic and you reference the cold one because of that just makes it.
so where are you aiming? Or are you not
Make it-
doing anything? Or are you just hopping on Perry?
Wait. I should double check something. What did Santa ask us to do again?
Why are we here?
Were we supposed to take him down, stop him, talk him down?
You're after this.
No.
Key. We need a key.
You're after Santa's dimensional door key.
The one to save Christmas, get all the, ability to go around the world and
I've
such.
slept since then. I've been rather ill.
This is what we're after.
Okay. So it was relevant.
Extremely.
It didn't come up during the recap. Or if it did, I missed it. I'm sorry.
I'm going to fire at the projector
Okay.
Morgul, can you still do Pass Without Trace?
Yes, but not right now.
Oh, done. Moxie casts Pass Without Trace before Mick gets too far away.
You still need to stay near him. or
We all do,
drop.
technically.
It's
I
a
mean-
proximity thing.
I'm not
Moxie will follow along with him, though. Oh.
Guank looks at Morgal. I'm gonna try to eat one.
Give it a shot.
As
One of
he
the ones that I disabled.
jumps down, and you see him unhinge his jaw as he wraps around the present. As you see his body kind of
He's fucking doing the eat it like a snake thing.
That's some
As it-
Devilman crybaby trauma
as
right
is-
there.
As his mouth closes, he goes back to a somewhat normal size, but his stomach just expands.
Well, damn.
Chase, you now have an extra shot in Wonk that
Okay.
is an explosive incendiary round.
The RP Gwonk.
RP
it's-
won't go.
Its blast radius is 70 feet.
Good Lord.
Jesus fuck.
It's only one shot though.
You might want to stock up on those.
Well, continue to eat these things.
Each one of those shots on a successful hit, it is 5d10. So yeah.
I think that's our present in the box right there.
Actually,
Downside, Gwonk can only eat one at a time.
Well, then I know what
Well,
I'm doing.
That's a good limit. Rokai's going to take a second to roll around in the snow to try and camouflage himself a little better.
It does take him a turn to eat one.
That was perfectly fine.
she's gonna leave cover using Pass Without Trace. Because she's suddenly remembered that they do have their legendary weapons, and she remembers what it's supposed to do. So she's gonna probably just go after Frostclaw immediate.
Oh god.
Hey, he's trained on you right this second, so if we can start pulling his attention different directions, things are gonna get chaotic real quick.
That's fair, but also focused on where I was. I'm rolling in the snow, trying to get it to stick to my
You
fur and
see,
protect my coloring.
you see Frostclaw's arm extend out, trying to grab onto Rokai as he's starting to dodge. He says, Kai Caden
Nope.
and Roythal together. If we were once on the nice list, seems like you've been a little bit naughty since then. Oh, I've got a really nice present for you. Come here.
Robo kiss of the day.
I love it. I love it.
This is just peak entertainment here.
Yes.
This is great.
Is he actually grabbing where I am, or where the thunder was?
He's grabbing where you are, but
Oh.
You keep rolling around in the snow. I just picture a dog rolling around in mud, but instead it's snow.
Um,
and he escapes each
roll-
time.
Well, on.
roll to try and dodge.
Okay. Rolling. Rolling.
Yes, you are rolling in the snow.
20 with Dex.
As he scoops you up in one hand and starts bringing you over toward his face, you see the curled icicle teeth as his grin spans widely across the snow. You see 2 lumps of coal as his eyes, but behind the coal you see flame. As you get a better look at his top hat, it's tattered and torn, but you can see what look like wisps of skulls that are swirling around in the top of the top hat. As his scarf that he has on him, you can see what look like almost diamonds that glisten throughout the entirety of the scarf as it shines like a snowflake.
As Rokai is picked up, I load a radiant force bullet into Jin and prepare to strike the arm.
You're one to talk about being naughty.
I am doing a good thing.
You have
I have
something that doesn't
made-
belong to you.
All of these new toys for all of the girls and boys of the world. And I'm going to use them. And they're going to have fun.
You have something that doesn't belong to you. The Klaus would like it back.
Would he now? Of course he would. He always tried to steal some of my ideas.
I'd rather not hurt you if I can prevent it.
Really? We'll see how that goes. As he tosses
such-
you, as you start falling down into the workshop.
Boom.
I have no such compunction about hurting you.
Ooh,
Luckily, I think I have slow fall.
someone else.
I do have slow fall, yes.
Who do we have here?
I guess.
Calimax. I'm going to assume that the rest of your friends are around here. Tell them to come
Here.
on out.
I could be here alone for all I care. All you care, really. I'm gonna blast your ass in next week.
We'll see. Go ahead. I won't move. I'm gonna give you a free shot.
I'll take that bet. She's gonna use the
You-
staff of black
You
hole.
see his legs come to a complete stop.
When the baddie does this, they're either grossly underestimating themselves or they have a secret.
They reflect.
I kind of want to take a pod shot at one of his knees.
I think everyone should take a pot shot in this moment.
She's gonna go and use her new bat staff.
I mean,
don't
I'm
know.
falling into the workshop, so I don't think I can make that happen.
You
Everyone else
are
did.
prone right now, but you are in the workshop. As
fun.
you start to come to, after a bad bonk on the head, 6 damage,
Gotcha.
you look around as you see these twisted and gnarled elves that are... They're not the regal-looking elves that they were on Santa's ship that you saw. You see that they are more the size of your stereotypical Christmas elves now, but their bodies are contorted and twisted as you see skin almost pulled, revealing gnarled teeth. Almost like they didn't want this. You could see that in their eyes as they are creating these toys. You see some of these toys have spinning blades on them, and some of them look like cute little dolls that when it pokes its belly, it goes woohoo! And you see a large bear trap inside the mouth of one of these dolls as it clamps down.
This seems familiar somehow. Are any of them reacting to my presence, or are they just working blind? As though transfixed?
They
I guess-
are not paying attention to you right now.
Okay, cool. I take a minute to assess the surroundings, see if I can't figure out where that key is. That is a 10. What would that be? Investigation?
Perception?
Perception.
I guess one of the two.
So if it's perception, then that's
investigation.
if it's perception, that's 18.
You do not see anything that looks like a key
How
around
about
you. You see,
How about a
Uh,
door to an important looking room?
you do see a door. You see multiple doors, actually.
But is there an important looking door? The boss's room.
There is a door that has a lot of golden filigree on it that says Klaus.
That's where
And
I'm
then
going.
There look like claw marks down that carved into it says Frost Claw now.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do we need to get initiative set up?
Not the
A
obvious
shot has not been fired at Frost Claw yet, so no. The battle has not fully initiated.
We've done a lot of
Sitting
damage
in
for
the
not being in
wings.
battle.
That's why I keep going and hesitating because I'm like, is it my turn to go? I can't tell if I
You
need
all
to be
can
waiting.
do literally whatever that you want to right now.
I mean, again, if there's nothing else that stops him from it, Morgul is about to just take a shot at him with the fucking RP Gwonk.
I mean, Moxie's
Go
about
ahead.
to. Is it a roll to hit thing with the staff to use the black hole spell? Yes.
Mhm.
Alright, I don't know what modifier I add, but it's. I don't know what
That's a
modifier
range.
to add, but that's 14 on dice.
What's range again? That's,
Usually dex based.
Yeah, that's dex.
Base dex is +2, so that's a total of 16. That's
Okey-dokey.
the total saving throw mod is 7.
Okay. Yeah, he saves against that. Now, you're putting it where exactly near him?
The mechanical bit.
Okay. You all see this gravity well start as his knees buckle for a moment as they're caught in place as he whacks.
Speaking of buckle
You
knees,
see his sword slam down on the ground as he
As his distraction,
Okay.
I launched a radiant force bolt into his hand.
okay. Roll.
I'm waiting for that to end before I fire the RP Gwonk, which I've already technically rolled for, but I'll wait.
RP Gwonk.
Hear that?
You hit.
Fruity!
I think that's the jam.
Oh, right. As soon as it hits, it just does.
Or was it something else? Or
No, you rolled a hit.
Yeah, you still have to
Roll
roll
the
the hit.
Yeah. As you see it go through the snow as the snow clamps back into place. Ow.
And after that ow moment, 18...
Roll for initiative.
Oh, okay, fine.
You'll still get your Gwonk shot, don't worry.
I mean, I already technically rolled for...
Okay, well
14 for
while
initiative.
this is happening, go ahead and tell me.
It was an
you
18
roll
on die.
18 hits.
Yeah. So,
Okay, roll for
Hi.
damage.
5d10s.
And yes, 5d10. And where exactly are you aiming?
One of the
On him.
knees.
Okay. Left or right?
Left.
Okay.
He's in that walker, right?
7.
Yes.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, I'm trying to take that thing down.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Initiative.
15,
What's the word?
25 damage.
Image quality on the stage cam.
As Morgul holds up Gwonk, he squeezes Gwonk as this large ball of what looks like just bits of saliva and mucus, and also a flame sparks around it as it snow and smoke rise into the air as initiative is rolled.
Yeah.
I don't like my initiative roll.
14 for mine.
7.
I got 4.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not last. Holy hell.
I got
Okay.
4.
I'm at 14.
Oh, so,
Also,
what's your dex?
am I the only one who pictured Gwonk making a little teddy bear squeak?
No.
No, I was just imagining.
And here's Moxie going, did you just launch a flaming loogie at Frosty the Snowman?
Yes.
Pretty good, huh?
Did
Yes.
I do good?
Yes,
I
you
was
did.
Kirby, honestly.
Indeed you did.
21.
Okay, high roll. Who's got the high roll?
Sounds like it's me with 21.
Yep.
Okay, Mick-Nick's got high roll. Who has second highest?
For me and Toll, it was 14, but Toll, what's your dex?
3.
Okay, we'll have to roll off. 19 on the second die roll.
You win.
Okay.
Okay. So then Morgul Rokai.
That
All right,
would
who's
be-
got the next highest?
That would be me with 7, followed by Leon with 4.
It was odd how Frostclaw
Dookie.
calling out Rokai or Kai and Rory didn't really land.
Yeah.
Rokai is a different person.
Yeah.
Kai is his own man. By the way, funny thing, it's technically the Wolf Moon. It's your time to shine, my dude.
I've been shining pretty good this session, I think.
Exactly.
Okay, so as the smoke
Okay, this is not
clears,
working very well.
you see
I'm writing too much.
Frostclaw comes through the smoke as he, you know, I've been trying to do something good for children, and yet you come to my workshop and you're destroying my toys.
It's not your
You
workshop.
said that the fat man told you to do it. You see in his chest what looks like an eyeball open.
Well,
Very well then. As you see ice start to grow over his branches as he... You'll see why I get the name Frostclaw.
Impressed.
You about to be... As he goes first,
Say that. It's underwhelming
you see
every
his...
time.
You see his knees buckle as they... You can't move.
As I said, unimpressive.
You see him take his frost claws and bury them into the ground as
That's a problem.
what look like snow golems come out with icicle weapons as he
Boy.
expends another action. You see he takes a hit on his corncob pipe and he starts blowing air over toward... Ooh, who's he gonna hit? Who's he gonna hit? Doop, 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 doop. Leon!
Uh-oh.
As you see these large icicle shards do do. Okay, that's an 18 hit, Leon.
18 to hit.
Yep.
That misses as Leon casts shield and reaction.
Ooh.
Go.
You see this wall of magical energy surround Leon as the shards of icicles go into the barrier, and like that scene from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix where Voldemort put the glass shards, it just dissipates as he kill them. You see some crag cats coming out as they move. All right. Next move, Mick. Morgal.
What do you think, Wackus Bunkus?
Wackus bunkus.
Kill him. You naughty Wackus Bunkus. Morgal's gonna stride up with his fucking hammer.
Time!
Is that the name of your weapon?
Yes.
Will now be,
Bunkus.
yes.
Oh, God.
Wackus Bonkus.
Really?
Yes, really.
A legendary weapon.
Fungus.
Let it be known. 300 years in the making.
Wackus Bunkus.
So, Wackus,
Bonk.
Bonkers.
Like bonk someone on the head.
Bonk.
Oh man, I don't want to say this because I don't want to enforce any rules on anyone, but I feel like meme names shouldn't be
Name
allowed.
should not be a thing. It would be totally a Margal thing, though, to just name it something silly like that.
I say, screw you.
I can agree with that.
I will allow Wackus Bonkus because it's very, very Morgul of him. Wackus Bonkus.
Oh yeah, it is gonna straight up to. Who can he actually feasibly reach in that range, though?
Right now,
Right,
Yeah.
probably.
I mean, you have your movement speed.
Yeah, yeah, I certainly do.
Yeah,
30 feet.
You have your
so.
movement speed, so
Yeah, I have
Alright.
30 feet. Who's within 30 feet of me?
The meme says it all.
the golems, the snow golems, and Frostclaw is not near you right now.
Yeah.
And neither are the crag cats or the battle wagon.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna head towards one of the snow golems. Well, yeah, one of the golems.
Okay.
Just fucking crack him across the fucking head? Question mark?
Face.
Cranial plate, something.
Pinroll body mass?
Cool thing about golems is if you can get out their control spell, you know,
Depending on where it is.
if you know.
Oh. Well, that I immediately paid for that meme.
If I'm not mistaken,
nat
there's normally
one.
a magic gluey weak spot.
Nat 1.
That one.
One. Oh, you naughty Wackus Bunkus.
All right there, Tinkaton.
Uh-huh.
As Morgul goes to Bonkus,
It
the
fails.
Wackus smackuses across the snow golem's head as the snow golem sticks an arm directly into Morgul's chest.
Oh
You see ice go completely across Morgul as you are now a frozen block of ice.
No, sir, I am a meat popsicle.
You're going to start taking frostbite damage 1d10.
Do
So
I
go
take
ahead
anything
and roll
from the
the-
initial? I was gonna say, do I take anything from the initial hit, or do I just do the 1d10?
Yes. So
Okay.
yes. So you're going to take an initial damage roll. I need you to roll the
I'll roll the d10, sure.
d10.
Ouch!
That's gonna be
Why
gonna
roll
be
high
9.
then? And then
That's
10.
gonna be 9 damage.
So 19. Ow! Fucking ow!
You are frozen for 1 turn right now.
Yep. All right. 2 beans. Rock, save yourself.
Okay.
Frozen here.
No
All
hesitation.
without me. Okay.
Rokai, you are currently in Santa's workshop. What do you do?
I'm making my way into the boss's office to see what I can see.
As you go inside, you notice that the inside is completely covered in ice now. The roaring fireplace that once was, the flames are still going. But the rest of it is completely encased in ice. You do not see a key anywhere, but you do see depictions of Santa Claus carved out, X'd out, as it
Okay.
as it exclaims on a note that you come across. You read it, and it says, "Where's my real body? Why
Real
did
body?
you take it?"
Ooh.
And then you see that it's signed Frostclaw to Klaus.
Well, that's
What?
interesting. While I'm in here, 13 perception. Do I see anything like an object of power, relic, something?
An object of power?
Yeah.
You see one of Santa's globes. It's the globe of Thera.
Well, that's probably not something I should tamper with.
You don't see any other relics of power in there right now, though.
Okay,
No keys.
cool. So,
No keys are in there.
for the remainder of my turn, I'm going to the nearest person and speak directly to their key in that way that only monks can, and say, where's the source of his power? Frostclaw, how do we defeat him?
He has the key.
Yes, we knew that, but where?
Thank you.
I think it's on the
Over table. I know exactly where it is. He didn't see that.
Yeah, fair
He
enough.
has the key on him at all times.
Get the key. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna go out the way I came in.
Something is wrong with him. He didn't used to be like this.
I think I understand.
His heart is in the right place. His mind is not.
I think I understand. Thank you. I'll do what I can for you.
Interesting thought.
Which reminds me, mentioning thoughts, did we have the mental link
Oh yeah.
up and...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then as I work my way out, actually, I'm just gonna go out the front door, screw it. But as I leave, I pass on what I learned. As the key, he blames Claus for losing his real body, whatever that means.
What? Is his real body?
His real body.
This shouldn't baffle me as much as it is. So that's not his body, but something, okay. I guess first we get the key, then we figure that out.
You know what? If the DM will allow it, since I hadn't officially ended my turn, as I'm stepping out, which it looks like I'm under his feet, I'll say to Frostclaw, what happened to your body?
You don't need to know about that.
If it could help you, I would like to know.
There's no help. What's done is done.
But what hasn't been done can still happen. We can help you if you let us.
He took my body. I'm going to take his holiday.
Your body.
Klaus, he thinks Klaus took his body.
Okay. But why? Why do you think he would do that? Something like that's gotta have a motive.
Ask him yourself. As he starts to conjure up what looks like a bigger storm brewing.
Okay. I would very much like to go back and touch that snow globe invoking Klaus's name to try and get him here. But I'm not sure I have the movement left for that.
It is Frostclaw's turn.
Okay.
First, he's going to use one of the crag cats. As one of the crag cats tries to jump onto Moxie. Moxie roll to dodge.
Did you skip me and Leon?
No, you all have not gotten your.
It went
You
Nick
went.
and then Kai and then Frostclaw again. He's doing group tactics.
Yep.
Okay. Roll to dodge. Please be high. That's a total of 18.
18. As the crag cat leaps onto your body, it starts to bite into one of your shoulders.
That's a bad move, kitty cat.
I just picture
Oh, no.
Starla reaching over your shoulder and going,
That's 10 damage.
Kitty.
"No, Kitty, that's my pet."
As you are grappled right now with this large cat on you.
Bad
The
kitty!
other two crag cats come and stay firm as the war wagon starts to move into a different position. One of these snow golems comes up to Leon as it takes these frost daggers and attempts to go and stab Leon with a 16 to hit.
16 to hit with mage armor, that would hit.
As it stabs into Leon. That's going to be 12 damage.
Lovely.
As it takes the blades out, you see what looks like frost starting to envelop your chest, but not fully yet. You're on a ticky tick tock timer.
Shit.
Blah, 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 blah. The snow golem in front of Morgal is going to start whacking
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
as it takes a frost axe. 8 damage.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess he doesn't have to really worry too much about.
Nope. You're kind of just there.
You have become statue.
Unless you can phase in and out of existence right now.
Just where the fuck would I get out of this ice?
My favorite line. My favorite line from my favorite movie, The Fifth Element. Would you classify yourself as human? No, sir. I am a meat popsicle.
Yep.
That's you right
Another one of the snow golems goes up to Miknik as it takes these two large icicle fists. Ooh, okay.
Preempt reactions as I was holding action Sacred Flame.
Okie dokie.
Let's fight 'em with fire.
Dexterity saving throw.
On it.
Is that fire
That's a
damage or
3.
radiant damage?
Well,
Radiant.
so 1d8 radiant damage.
The timing of the wind.
Where's your tumbleweed when you need it?
Fantastic.
What'd you say?
Sorry, 3.
The teeth. We have teeth.
We don't have no teeth.
No, we got teeth. In fact, we have more than the usual teeth. For a party of our size, I'd say we have.
17.
For a party of our size, I'd say we have an above average amount of.
As the arms go up, you all see Miknik and stick one of the guns right up to the snow golem's head as he just goes boom. As it you see snow fall as the snow golem collapses over. Yeah, they're just
Squish.
low-level lackeys. They're just squish.
They're
They're
just-
walking
they go
snow
poof.
cones. They
There are
walking
distractions
snow
that could
cones.
whittle us down if we don't take them out.
Yep.
Correct.
So I'm going to use that knowledge and go ahead and pick out another one since it is just a cantrip.
Alrighty. Which one are you aiming for? There is the one near Leon, the one crag cat that is currently on Mox.
I go after
You
the
are
one on
hearing
Leon.
swearing and bad guy.
20 points
20 points of damage?
on the one on Leon right now. Yeah.
The snow golem topples over as one of the daggers almost slices Leon on the way down. Leon dodges out of the way.
You might want to watch where you're throwing those.
I don't suppose the sacred flame is helping at all in thawing. Being so
Uh,
close. Okay.
Moxie, it is your move.
Moxie gonna go ahead and do a little bit of extra infliction of damage here. So we're going with, you know what, Thunderwave. We're gonna go with Thunderwave.
Pretty safe bet. Cool.
Yeah. Save
Hard
is
to go wrong
18.
with lightning.
Save is 18.
Yep, con save.
That is a 9.
Haha, haha. Yeah, that's we about to
Zap.
fry a kitty cat. 3d8.
Wow.
Do you want to cook a snow cat?
14 damage. And it gets yeeted 10 feet.
It's kind of gamey, but it's pretty good.
As you see sear marks across it.
That's right.
Is
That's
that-
right. Run away with your tail between your damn legs. You know what? No, I've still got another spell that I can use, and I kind of want to just start doing mass amounts of damage. So,
Murder hobo?
we're gonna amp this up just a little bit. I'm gonna cast Fireball at 5th level.
Murder hobo.
Murder.
Onto
Uh,
The murderiest of hobos.
The crag
the
cat.
largest group of meltable things in radius.
well.
The landscape is snow.
Yeah, there's
The
snow
largest group of
everywhere.
enemies. The largest group of enemies that I can see. Where would that be?
That would either be the wagon. There's currently one snow golem here. There's a group of crag cats over there, and then of course you have Frostclaw, and you have a bunch of elves that are in Santa's workshop right now.
And me under his feet.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna aim for the wagon because also polar bears on their own are a force of nature that I don't trust.
Yeah.
So, gonna aim
Probably the
at
only thing
level
saving the
5.
elves is me.
I mean, Moxie's not willing to just take out a bunch of elves for no reason.
I don't think Moxie knows they're in there.
Well,
that there you know.
I mean, it's also Santa's workshop. She's not about to go bombing the workshop like she bombed her church.
Ooh, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past her.
I mean,
Naughty
Oh.
list, nice list. To Moxie, I'm sure it's just another contract.
8, 9, 10. That's gonna be 10d6, and it's
That's a t-shirt right there.
What is the saving throw? I can't find it again. Dang it,
Dex.
Dex of 18, or it's 10d6 of fire damage.
Half that.
That is 13.
Okay, then 10d6 of fire damage is about to just light up the area.
Kaboom. You just launched a mini grenade.
That is 30 fire damage on top of a very, very angry screaming of, "This is why I'm the god of hellfire and why you shouldn't mess with me."
You're not a god!
You just get the finger. That's all you see is like one lone gray middle finger. But yeah, 30 fire damage. I don't know if that does extra damage or what. So,
It does against them, yes.
alright. So, that was 30 that I rolled. If it doubles, yay. And
It
that's
does
the last
double.
I... Sweet.
As you
so I
all
just
see an
did some-
expanding fireball showing up near all these crag cats. They all you went to the you pointed
War
it at
chariot.
the war
Mhm.
chariot. Oh, Yeah, it's on fire right now. The polar bears are on fire. They're screaming in agony. As they are on fire, they are also running into your general direction on fire right now. And the
I
chariot
imagine
is
at this
also
point, Starla's also
on
just chasing
fire.
after.
Rokai mumbles, thank everything Trolley is not here to witness this.
As Frostclaw, you hear him. No. No. Bingo bongo.
Aw.
No.
Oh,
Oh dear God. Why? You monsters.
I
I'm
just read the
coming
Chronicles.
to kill you.
She's the one that went for polar bear.
Oh, God.
Leon, 'tis your turn.
Well,
I will
I
take
think-
no guilt for this. I will feel no guilt. None.
Okay, admittedly, polar bears are dangerous, but that was about like shooting a horse because of the messenger.
I mean, I also aimed at the wagon, but that was a large fireball spell. Collateral
yeah, I mean, you
damage is
could
a
have
thing.
aimed behind the wagon somewhere. The beasts of
It's all
burden
good.
weren't going to be incinerated.
it's
Oh,
all
don't
good.
worry. It's a flaming chariot now.
Led by
Belongs to
flaming
Ares.
beasts of burden, who are suffering longer every moment.
Dear
Leon,
God.
what are you going to do?
Put the poor animals out of their misery.
Oh, dear God.
Foxy!
Bingo bongo, no!
I mean, at this point, is there any real saving them?
Leon, that sound is getting a little bit sad. If you could be so kind as to,
Foxy, I'm starting my own naughty list for this one.
exist on many people's naughty lists. You don't want the details.
What are you doing, Leon?
Lightsabers, whatever you want to call the katanas, getting.
I mean, you could put them out and heal them.
Wasn't
You know,
too
that's
clear
an
for the spell roll
option.
instead, but yeah, you have a point. I could put them out somehow.
Would. Am I going to? That's the
Put
question.
them out of their misery. Yeah, sure. Or help them. You know,
I
two options
unfortunately
we
do
can
not
go
have
with here. In a world
They
of
are-
myth and magic.
They are sprinting over to you all right now.
The only issue is I do not have anything to, put them out with.
Throw a snowbank on them.
I don't have that capability right now.
You don't have Bixby?
You could use
I don't have
Bigby's
big-
hand and pick. You could pick up a bunch of snow and throw it.
I have 1 4th level
We
spell.
did burn through a lot of our spells last session.
But we already had a long rest too, so spells.
I didn't know
should
that. I asked earlier.
Yeah,
Not
I told
since
you
we.
all.
Oh.
We
Yeah, I
started
told
this
you
session with a
all-
long rest, didn't we?
Yeah, when
Oh.
when Micknick asked, "Am I still at half health?" and then I said, "No, you had a long rest."
Oh, well,
I
then I
didn't
gained
hear that.
5 HP and get my spells back.
Okay, then that makes things a whole lot better.
That
Yes, I'll put
changes
it-
everything.
That does change
Holy
everything
shit,
when you
this
have
is
a
what
wizard.
you've done with all that stuff you thought was missing? You are an effective spellcaster.
Yes.
Anyway, flaming polar bears.
Telekinesis. I'm throwing a giant snowbank at them, and then continuing on the snowbank towards Frostclaws to hopefully build us up a barrier, so he's not, attacking us on top of everything else.
Opposite direction.
Oh, well. Okay.
Well, I figured it
Here's
would just go.
here's the wagon.
Yes. I'm building a giant snow
here's
wall.
Frostclaw.
As soon as it goes and passes over the polar bears, it's making a mini wall. Is what I'm going for.
Yeah, he's essentially trying to.
Tidal wave.
He's
Ah,
making
gotcha.
a curve.
Haha. Okie
Shoot the
dokie.
curve and all that.
Bone for bears. This moment is getting more and more ridiculous.
Also, the War Wagon's trebuchet is malfunctioning.
Oh god.
Starting to, because it is now on fire. It is now hurling giant snow boulders in the air.
I'm surprised it's still working after Leon sent the magic missile at it earlier.
Oh, they're still working. The drivers are dead, but you killed the drivers with the magic missiles.
I didn't kill the drivers. I said I should aim for the
Bingo,
trebuchet.
Bingo, and Bongo are still very much alive. As the
They're kind of naked now, but they're very much alive.
Memes are going to be very, very black very, very soon because that
would
fur
be
has no color.
Mick, Leon, Moxie roll to dodge the giant boulders. Morgal, you currently can't.
I can't. Fuck.
Watch
It's
it
a good
count.
thing
I'll
I'm an
move.
HP
Telekinesis.
26 to dodge. At least Moxie's not,
You did
forgetting
dodge.
for
As
once.
Moxie dodges out of the way, one of the boulders.
Five.
Nick, that's a no. Leon,
5.
but yeah, you both got hit. Yeah.
It almost
yeah,
seems
yeah,
like
yeah.
Micknick got hit into Leon.
Oh Jesus!
Or perhaps the other way around.
How
Which
bad
was
was
more
that?
damage.
That's 18.
Not bad.
Okay, that could be worse.
Yep.
Especially after that long rest you
Yeah.
didn't know
Wait,
about.
hang on. I was on parry.
Uh huh.
Oops.
Well, now you're not.
Yep.
I guess parry
Yep.
didn't help me at all. All right.
Perry got hit too, bud. You slammed
It's okay.
into Barry.
They both
It's
got
okay.
knocked.
From what I know of trebuchets, they are fired with a gravity assist and typically only have one shot, so at least it's not going to happen again. Unless there's
Unless I
magic
reload it with
trebuchet.
the snowbank.
So
Anywho.
Leon, you made the snowbank.
That was my first action when I was putting out the
Okay.
polar bears. And the second
Alright.
action was lifting Morgul out of the way of oncoming trebuchet fire.
Well, so as you made that, the polar bears are starting to be put out. However, they are going not through the wall of snow, but they are now headed directly into Frostclaw. As you hear him say, "Bingo, bongo! No! What are you doing?
oh
I
no.
feed you! No!" His knees are still being held by the gravity well. So he cannot move until the start of his next turn.
Jesus
so
Christ. I'm starting to feel bad for him.
Me too.
as
I was
they-
already kind of feeling bad for him.
as they and you see the wagon
I
as the
wonder
polar
if the
bears
polar do they get sucked into the gravity well as well?
and now they are starting to get slowly
Oh,
sucked
no.
back into the gravity
No.
well.
These poor fucking bears.
Leave it to Moxie to literally do something that most other people would automatically do, and yet she catches flack for being evil about it.
Oh, no.
No,
Great move. It was the setting the
That's a good
bears
move.
on
I'm
fire
just saying, poor
aspect.
fucking bear.
I
Yeah.
mean, she didn't
Moxie,
intend,
they
but, you know.
they are trying to kill you.
It's
so-
fair.
Yeah.
You don't apologize for. Is it horrible?
Oh,
Yeah,
Do I feel
absolutely.
bad about this? Yes, but is it the effective combat move? Hell yeah.
I would not call you out on the things that I do if I'm speaking through the eyes of a monk.
You see
What you have
the
done is kind of
polar
epic.
bears. You see the polar bears' heads start going into the gravity well as they snap and start getting sucked in.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
As these polar bears are just, their bodies are just flopping around in the gravity well as the wagon is smacking Frostclaw repeatedly over and over and over again as he is taking. I'm gonna have to roll for it.
12.
Oh Jesus!
Not including the psychic
so-
damage.
Not including that.
Okay,
Seems
cue the
fucking
goat
around-
simulator gif.
56 damage.
Oh, poor bears.
56 damage at the moment.
I
That is being-
mean,
As Frostclaw. Okay. I'm done.
I imagine most people would be
As
at this point.
it is back to his turn, you see him take the legs as he detaches portion of his body from it as he maneuvers around for a second. As you see him do this with the eye. We'll just open every door and see what happens.
Oh God.
It's out of my claws now. As you see a dimensional rift open and tear around him, as you see what looks like sediment and flesh and all kinds of other debris and everything start to gather around the snow as it is completely filling him up. You see him, it wraps around the legs, contorting and bending him together as the sword that he was holding drops into the snow.
I think you've been learning a bit too much from Mr. Hyde.
Maybe I'll find my body now.
he opened every door. Does that mean that Klaus also shows back up? Please tell me yes.
I mean, that would be nice.
As Frostclaw I'm probably gonna have to adjust the camera for this.
Eat a biggin.
Be a biggin.
Come on.
Eat a biggin.
Godzilla.
I mean, oh, God have mercy.
Hang on.
Look up.
Look out. That's a big motherfucker.
Big motherfucker, big motherfucker, big motherfucker.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh dear God,
he's been
no.
just
I have the perfect spell for this.
I had a good move, and still be a good move if I can still spot the key.
I think that's the thing that keeps winking.
Kai still hasn't been in a position to see even once yet.
Getting attacked by floofs.
No.
Can everybody
floof
see
one.
him now?
Yes.
Yes. My question is, can we still see the key?
Yes, the eyeball is still in the chest.
Lovely. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You see ice and snow that has conglomerated and amalgamated across his body.
Make that nice and big for the viewers there.
Thing is massive.
So, Skeletor, we meet again. That face.
He-Man!
Yep,
See,
that's Skeletor.
I had
isn't
his
that
voice very
beautiful?
wrong.
Look
That's
at that.
wonderful.
Ugh. Oh, he's so heavy. Okay.
He
I mean,
just casually
chugged it.
kicked a cat aside.
Well, dirt. Ill. What?
Not exactly what I expected.
This is a problem.
This is confusing.
Also, I'm still an icicle.
This is a
And now I'm
thing.
about to become one because I forgot to deal with that.
Oh shit.
Oh,
And you're
damn.
floating because I did that last turn.
Oh no.
Rokai, as you are starting to exit the workshop, as you're opening the doors from the cage to the right of you, you hear, "Please help me."
who's in the cage?
You look over and you see a were polar bear.
And you are?
My name is Uyamanartak.
I'm gonna call you Yarma. How do I open it?
Will you have weapons? Just bash on this thing.
Fair point. The enemy of my enemy and all that. I'm gonna go. What's the cage made of?
Licorice.
Metal.
Metal. Okay.
Just
Sure.
iron.
Does it have like a simple padlock or
Really
Hinges.
big padlock.
big padlock?
Made of candy cane.
Candy cane padlock.
Peppermint. Yeah.
Who
Oh,
needs
boy.
to go on me?
Oh,
Break
okay.
Oh,
Mm,
You
peppermint
sure?
padlock, huh?
Okay.
Candy cane. All right.
if Rokai shares that mentally, Moxie's got some advice for that.
I was just gonna use bite.
Yes, but
Exactly.
after you do that, yeet it at the cats. Cats like peppermint. It's a thing.
I mean, yeah. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do?
They treat it like catnip.
Well, in that case, instead of biting at it, I'm going to use my Twin Glaive Staff, which does an automatic 39 damage plus a d10, and just whack it off towards the cats. Do I need to roll the extra damage, or is the 39 enough?
The 39 is enough.
Okay.
20.
Yep, it's fine. As Onamanartok comes out, where's his miniature? There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cool.
cool.
there we go. You see that he has an eye patch,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes over to where his stuff was, and he picks up an obsidian axe, and he grabs what looks like a satchel that is filled with many different things, a couple salmon, like really big salmon, they're just kind of dangling off of there, and what look like these candy grenades that are across his chest.
Candy grenades.
Hi,
Apple grenades and apple bombs. Why not?
Call 'em
I'm
pop
the
rocks.
janitor. I'm the janitor.
Lovely.
Let's clean up.
House's good friends.
Let's clean up. How close to my current position is the key? Because from what I can see, I'm standing at his foot.
Yeah, you're nowhere near it.
Right, but roughly in feet.
Maybe 80 feet.
Then I'm going to run 30 feet up his leg and then use the other attack of my Twin Glaive to grapple the eye.
Okay. As you do, go ahead and try and roll for it.
Rolling. To hit. Where is the app? Dice. That is not the dice app. That is Epic Game Store. Why did that open? Ooh, that is 9.
Oof. Big oof.
Yep, nope, I didn't do what I was wanting to do.
As you try to grab the eye opens as it fires a beam into your chest and launches you off as you fall prone, and you take from the beam 35 damage.
Ouch!
Good to know.
This is not my body.
Clearly.
Yarma, do you know what he's talking about?
I have no idea. As Oyamanartok comes out and he goes and takes cover behind the wagon. Frostclaw motions toward his chest as you see him trying to open the eye again.
We need
As
to
you
get that
hear,
open.
Not today, Frostclaw. Ho, 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 ho.
Yay! Speak of the devil.
As you see a javelin slam into his shoulder, you all see Klaus come in on the ship. As it dips down toward you all, you see a ladder be thrown down to you all. Come, hurry, get on board.
Gotta wait till my turn. Still frozen.
We've got some frozen people.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I'll get them out of this. For right now, Mick, try to make a distraction. Mick, it's your turn.
Say this again because I was muted. Right, distraction it is.
Oh, we heard you.
No, you
Heard
didn't.
you.
Oh.
Rokai calls out, he wants his body! Just,
Ins.
where's
Yes,
his
I-
body?
That is interesting.
You see when you said that a tear kind of wells up in Klaus's eye for a second. Mick, what are you doing?
I think he's working on that.
Trying to pack out his lungs.
Epicenter of the most action, probably right where Frosty is. Well, what do I see in the battlefield?
Well, there's still one snow golem. There's giant
Some
frost.
fried up crag cats. They are on fire. You see some polar bears that are missing heads and their forelimbs that are strewn across the battlefield. No blood. You see a flaming battle wagon. You see Santa's workshop behind a towering hulk of frost, snow, and all kinds of other universal detritus. And a Rokai just fell right near you.
What about Frostclaw?
The Frostclaw is the giant amalgam
That is the giant thing.
of stuff.
How close
And
is
things.
anyone else to Frostclaw? Anyone friendly?
You all are like a finger touch away from him. He's huge.
He's just big. There's no
He
getting away
takes
from
up
him.
space.
But he is about 90 feet tall, if you're thinking in terms of area effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. A localized firestorm comes on his back.
Ooh, melt the key out of him. There's an idea.
Phrasing.
But it works.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you could
You all
Turn myself
still,
up. I feel much louder.
you all see that the scarf that is on him glows as the fire is put out.
Problem?
There's supposed to be
These are things. These are things that I pointed out much earlier. You probably should have paid attention to certain things I said.
Mm-hmm. He's got magic clothing protecting him.
Makes sense.
I don't really know what other distractions I could cause. Ideas, y'all?
Could leave it to the most annoying person in your group to do the distraction if you wish.
Is that me?
No, actually, I'm referring to myself.
Oh. Well,
I thought it was.
y'all heard it. She said it. No one else said it. She did. Those are her words.
Moxie, if you're volunteering, go right ahead.
Alrighty then. Well, the first thing out of her mouth is going to very much unnerve people. It's just gonna be like, "Hey, fuck my brain. My brain just suddenly stopped working right there for a minute. I just went blank. Your mother's a rock ogre and your father's a pile of shit."
Okay.
And she'll throw a fireball at his face for good measure, level 3.
Okay, that might get a reaction.
I mean... Yep, so fireball 3rd level, but that's con save of 18.
This is what happens when it starts getting later in the evening and
Yeah, he saves.
Half damage.
He's okay.
It's... No, I don't think it's half damage.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Fireball is.
Yeah, so that's
Unless he has
3d6.
greater evasion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3d6 of fire damage then. Teen.
Teen?
13 fire damage.
As a fireball appears near his face, he grabs the fireball.
After this, I'm going to make sure you spend an eternity with Krampus.
Okay, while she's doing that, I'm going to implore. All he wants is his body. That's all he's looking for. And he blames you for it being gone. Can you help him?
I can't give it to him.
Why not?
We have no time to talk about this right now. Just get on board the ship.
There's no other time to talk about it.
Get on board the ship.
Help your friend.
You did this to me.
There's one thing If there's something I learned from Krampus, the past is fixed, but the future can change. All you have to do is one kind thing now. Help him. Everyone's waiting for the DM to react to the stupid shit I'm saying.
It's not stupid.
He takes a snow globe and he tosses it off the ship onto the ground. As it explodes, you see the snow gather round as Frostclaw starts looking at what is playing around. You all see a younger Klaus. You see a older sibling in his teens. Very elongated kind of gait that he has. And he holds his hands like this as he walks. And you see a younger child, 4 years old, walking hand in hand with Klaus as they are going around, you hear Klaus say, "Well, Mother wanted us to be home on time, so I think that we should take the shortcut." What do you think?
Always the smart idea.
Now, Klaus, I don't think that this would be a very good idea. The Yawning Mountain is treacherous at best. However, I do like playing the odds. What do you think there, little Frosty? We need to get home. We need to get home. It's almost Christmas. Very well. Let's see what I can do. I have been practicing. As you see the older brother start to rip the ground open and create a different pathway as flames start to come up. You see Klaus send the whippoorwinds over to freeze the flames as they lead to higher ground. As the three siblings start to climb up, the youngest slips off of the ice. As the brothers try to help, Klaus loses concentration. A nearby rock slowly falls as the crack that was made in the ground caused an avalanche high in the mountains. As the dust settles and the snow is falling, the two brothers are calling out for their youngest brother. As the oldest one uses flames to melt through the snow, they see the frozen body of their youngest brother, lifeless and limp. As the two brothers look at each other, tears in their eyes, they bring the body home. Mother is not home yet. They bury the boy. Days later, you see time pass by as the youngest brother decides to split ways with his oldest. This loss in the family causing the two of them to clash often. One seeing what they did as a nice gesture, the other one seeing the outcome is very naughty. The eldest brother takes his leave as you see flames engulf him. As Klaus is left there, a young man now. He stands by the graveside, Christmas Eve, as a Mrs. Claus, young, puts her hand on his shoulder and says, "Come on, Klaus. We have a job to do, dear." Klaus bends down with tears in his eye and a flick of his nose. He puts his hand on the grave. and creates a snowman. Well, you're missing something, aren't you? All right, Frosty, here you go. How about carrot nose? That's always your favorite vegetable. And you were always throwing rocks and being so naughty sometimes. How about some little buttons and some coal eyes right there? Your brother would get a kick out of that, wouldn't he? How about father's hat and mother's scarf? You're going to need some arms, aren't you? Mrs. Claus planted a tree here years ago in your honor. Let's use some of the branches from that, shall we? And maybe with a little Christmas magic.
Klaus, you didn't put your brother's soul in the snowman, did you?
Dare say he did.
I missed my brother.
Does he know?
Did he ever?
What is... Is that why I couldn't find my body?
You can bring him there. Cold doesn't let bodies go. They'll still be there. And you can let him go. Klaus, keeping him here is probably the naughtiest thing I've seen. You need to say goodbye.
The only way that I could do that, I'm going to need that key.
Then let's get it.
Would you be so kind as to give it to us so we can help you?
Oh. Yeah. Sure. Here you go!
Knew it.
As you see his hand come slamming down, Klaus snaps his fingers as you all manifest onto the ship. Grab a cannon or do something. Start firing everything you have at. We need to break down the barriers that are around him.
You got it.
And if any one of you can be thrown onto his back, we're going to need that hat and that scarf taken off of him immediately.
No, I volunteer.
Okay, that's fine.
Who wants to go and get that sword down there?
I can get the sword
Capable.
from here.
Okay.
Morgal! As he snaps his fingers. Morgal, you're on the battlefield. As you see a giant foot coming down right on top of you. Roll to dodge.
Okay. I guess I am, because it falls on my turn. I guess I'm able to again now. All right. Dex, well, 3, 4. Dex, save.
No.
22.
Blue? No.
Okay,
read it.
22.
No.
Get everybody on the ship that needs to be on the ship. We got...
Shit that looks like the
Did Rokai, are you on top of... Are you going on top of Frostclaw?
Yep.
Okay, then
Well,
you're on
there's a clause
Frostclaw.
in my leg.
You're
Stop.
down here.
Kitty.
Boop, 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 boop. And Yamanartok is also on the ship.
Just for fun. Just for fun. He said, hop to it, and Rokai salutes, barks excitedly, and bounds overboard. Tail wagging.
Morgal, you're about to get stomped, my friend.
Yeah, I rolled a 22 reflex save.
Yeah,
So that failed.
that failed.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
22 is a fail.
He's a Bigfoot. Bigfoot.
Something to consider is the
That's
cushioning effects of the snow.
I mean, that's probably not going to help me much because it'll be hard packed by the time.
Well, yeah, but it would be form-fitting instead of, concrete.
As that is not nearly as high as I wanted to roll. Darn.
He didn't kill you quite as bad as you hoped.
37.
That's still pretty bad.
It's not as bad as I wanted.
Not as bad as it could have been.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Frostclaw starts to Morgal, as he lifts his foot, he starts to take notice of the ship. Do you wish to try and do anything else? That was a reaction of his?
Yeah, you know what? I do. I want to Eldritch Blast him in his fucking chin.
Boing, boing, boing.
Don't miss.
Got 3. Well, that first one's definitely gonna miss. Yeah, that was...
Oh, remember to use your rage. It is very effective.
Use your rage. Use your rage.
Which is also inspiration.
That first one's an 11 hit. That ain't
hey, before you announce that completely, you get inspiration.
Oh, D10?
Yeah.
Okay, a 17 to hit then.
You definitely hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the other 2 out.
God.
24 to hit on that second one.
Yarp.
And 21 to hit on the third. So.
Yarp.
3d10 plus 2 each. So 4. Damn.
It's time for
3. 10. So 17 damage altogether. Just fucking. Down here, you frosty bitch.
Very well. Rokai, it is your turn as he's balling up a fist.
Time to unravel a scarf.
Whee!
You think I was going to do something else?
Not really.
We need to get the scarf and the hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the hat would be easier. So yeah, I'm going to go for the hat first.
Just trying to piss him off, keep him distracted. That's all I'm doing.
Yep. So that is 14 to basically just, well, he's a round-headed thing, isn't he? No, he's that. What am I saying? I'm just trying to get the hat off of his head, knock it to the side.
What time?
Or, wait, no, how big is it? Normal size head? Normal size hat?
No. I mean, it's small now. It's kind of embedded into the gunk and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm
You're going to have to roll a strength check.
Strength check! That is 21. 21.
Okie dokie. As it gives way, you hear it rip and tear as you see a glow go over his body. What have you done?
Is the hat small enough for me to put on?
Yeah.
All right.
You should, though, because look what kind of gunk came off with it.
It's just something to make it easier to move. Have him.
As Rokai, you put on the hat, your entire body becomes ice.
Oh, that's fun. Moving toward the scarf. Nat 1 to move toward the scarf.
You slip and fall completely off of him.
Oh, let me roll a reflex. To try and catch myself with the vine whip.
Okay.
Don't fail you
would
now,
that-
Tarzan.
God, would that be plus dexterity? That'd be 19, if that's the case.
With him swinging wildly, you are able to grab onto his thumb. You are currently on his thumb.
Okay. I am going to throw the hat to Morgal.
The ice goes completely off of you.
Fantastic. I don't like being cold.
Cold
I
does
think he
not
wants
bother
us to
me.
use the teeth.
Looks like he wants us to use the teeth. I keep reminding us about the teeth.
Well, I don't have the teeth. Moxie does.
Yep.
I just like holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Sure you do.
Because she's not going to remember off the top of her head.
I just like holding onto it. Feels nice.
I mean, she might remember once her teeth start chattering.
It's a nice bag.
It is a nice bag.
It's leather.
Is-
Leather. Got a nice feel to it.
You know what? Yeah.
Anyway,
Is
It
there one
is-
that is there one that really stands out as one she might think to use for this situation, or is it going to just be a random guess and a Hail Mary?
That is not how the bag works.
Yeah, pick a
All right.
random one.
All right. Well, she reaches in.
Well, it's not your turn yet. It is
Well, she's not using anything
currently
yet.
Frostclaw's turn.
yep.
As his arm
All right, he has
twists
2
and
turns.
contorts, give me a moment.
I keep forgetting that Frostclaw has 2 turns before me and Leon manage to do anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But hey, at least Morgal has the hat now.
That's fair.
Hey,
Yeah.
something. This isn't a
Boom.
Probably. Probably.
Hit. Come here.
Final
Oh,
form?
dear.
Supposed to be a one-shot in the first place.
It
I don't
was.
think.
It didn't turn out that way.
Da-da. Da-da.
Dun, dun,
Not even his final form.
of course.
Something attack on Titan?
Hello.
Ish. Oh, holy hell!
Oh, goodbye, ship.
Hence the thing, like I said.
A massive blade axe. No, this is his final form. It's just he needed a
Arms
needed a
swap.
hand.
Accoutrement.
Get it? You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the plus side, at least Morgal has the hat.
For now.
For now.
As he swings the axe and slams down onto the ship, attempting to.
I'm going to, as a reaction,
Okay,
I have War Magic, so I can cast any spell. That's an action. Neat thing about that is reverse gravity.
Okay.
Are you sending me back up?
You up and the sword up, and Frosty Claus is going to go flying because 50-foot area and 100-foot up is all reversed gravity.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
Welp.
Oh, I want to reflex to grab the scarf. Can I do that? Can I do that?
Ooh. Morgal!
Sure.
If you can't,
Get the hat! Get the hat!
Oh no!
the only thing
Morgal!
stopping
Morgal! Oh
I'm gonna try to grab the stuff.
no! The sword is flying around like this. Oh god.
Probably not gonna end well.
Well, it all bobs at the 100 feet limit. If you want to stay put, on the ground, you can try to grab onto something. I don't know if there's much of anything to grab onto.
Not
he
really,
he is pretty well embedded in the snow at the moment. He was just stepped on.
Well, now he is freed up, and the sword is shing, shing.
I'm like, I went to go
Shing.
and get that originally, so no, I am going to follow the fucking sword.
Okay.
Well, now it's spinning like this, coming toward you.
This is very
So-
dangerous.
it's a very dangerous endeavor.
Well, I
You're
was
gonna
hoping
have-
that
you're
would
gonna
also
have-
knock over.
You're gonna have one chance there, Buckaroo,
Mhm.
to grab that sucker.
Yeah, so
Moxie, it is
that's
your
gonna be
turn.
fun.
Oh, having, been reminded of the teeth, she reaches in and grabs one. Because finally the curiosity is starting to
Finally.
kick in. Because finally her
Thank
curiosity...
God.
I would have
Okay.
used one ages ago, but I did not have them.
Alrighty. You need to roll a d20.
Oh, shit.
Do
Okay.
it, do it.
Eh.
8.
I'm
What?
showing...
Rolled an 8.
It's an 8.
You rolled an 8.
It's an 8.
Please
It's an
be
8.
useful,
It's an 8.
please be useful, please be useful, please don't kill me.
And it's a Jabberwocky.
A Jabberwock's tooth?
If it was working for us,
As the bag opens, you hear a voice in your head that comes out of the bag that says, "Beyond the Rock of Brawl, implant or so."
Planter so what the
I mean,
As
I
you
know what
see-
so means.
As you see this tooth come out of the bag and land into your hand.
Implant would imply
Okay.
it becomes a part of you.
okay,
So-
meta translation here. Either put it into your own jaw, or so, like a seed, put it into something else.
Ah.
I don't know.
You know,
Hmm.
uh,
Roll an intuition.
yeah, she's just like, oh
Twenty.
god, what do I do? What do I do with this? Holy Hades.
It looks shiny.
She's gonna use it herself. So,
Oh boy.
As you start to put it toward your mouth, one of your own teeth falls out as this replaces that one, and you feel a surge of power go through your body.
Okay.
You now gain telepathy up to 120 feet. You also can cast Detect Thoughts at will, requiring no components whatsoever. You have disadvantage on wisdom
That's fair.
perception checks. You also can cast either Psionic Blast, or you can cast literally the spell that Leon just used. You can change gravity.
Reverse gravity. Oh,
You can
good.
reverse
Lord, you're-
gravity.
alright, I'm going to need to note that down because, okay. I do have
Hey.
another question now because that is
That looks
My
like
question
an
is-
avalanche.
My question is in the meme chat.
I am going to see what you asked because that might be relevant.
How is this helping?
I mean, Moxie's gonna use Psionic Blast to try and do more of a distraction, so that way... Or, Leon, would you prefer I put gravity back to normal?
Well, I can just turn off this spell, but I figured knocking him off balance and, getting Morgul back up here might be a bonus.
Let's do a Psionic Blast then, because this is gonna be interesting.
Rokai slowly floating up from the thumb, trying to get his bearing on the scarf. Let's see how this plays out.
I mean, she's going to...
Tail
going to
whipping,
aim-
trying to get him oriented right.
She's going to aim for the axe arm with that blast. That's an 18, I believe, still, for any kind of, saving throw, because I don't even know what that...
It
I've
is.
never used psionics.
I think
Not
it
to
would be
this extent.
wisdom or intelligence.
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
Well, I guess it's a mental thing, so let's see what kind of craziness I can do with a psionic blast.
Where'd all the musical energy go?
Oh no.
So you
just-
use what now?
Psionic blast.
Okay. Just use look up the spell and
Let's
use
see if I
its
find it.
normal damage.
Alright, let's see if I can find it.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Here it is.
You had it a lot faster than I would have, because I don't exactly have that. There we go. Thank you.
Here
Alright.
we go.
So, standard, it's a 3rd level, and it's a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 5d8 of force damage and is pushed 20 feet directly away from you and is knocked prone.
Well, that's a 15.
It fails. So, 5d8.
Sorry, Rokai. You're going flying.
It's a 30-foot cone, so I guess
I
I
know.
can just... Well, I can aim so that he's not quite within the boundary of that, correct?
I mean, the guy's torso is like 50 feet.
Oh, I was more
I
mean.
should be easy to miss.
Yeah,
I was-
I'm going to avoid you as much as I can.
Yes,
So,
but
let's...
fall over afterwards.
Well, that was 17 force damage. He's knocked prone and is pushed 20 feet away. As if 20 feet does a whole hell of a lot.
You see,
That's
Moxie,
a
as
huge
she
thing.
implants
Yeah, that's
the
a lot.
tooth, you see this purple energy surround her as this psionic blast force hits directly onto Frostclaw. As he's tumbling around in anti-gravity, you see him start flying a little bit more, actually pushing Morgul closer to the blade. As
Oh god.
Spin with it! Spin with it!
Rokai is holding on to his thumb for dear life right now.
Fuck's sake.
As Moxie, right now, you can hear the inner thoughts of everyone around you all at once.
Just hearing Morgul.
A little bit of everything
Very,
all of
very-
the time.
You see this very disturbed look on Moxie's face. Like, anybody who looks at her, she's just like, what have I done to myself? Like, what the fuck have I just done? Oh, there's too many thoughts. Oh, boy. Okay.
You might want to turn off the telepathic arm. That's getting quite painful.
It's not.
I figured it'd be a
It's not the
feedback.
head chat.
It's not the head chat, no.
No, it's just
I figured
raw
she'd be
thoughts.
She's just getting everything from everywhere. And she's
You're
just
getting
like,
some
oh my
interesting insight into Rokai. He actually is genuinely that concerned about others over himself. He's thinking how to take care of Morgul while walking up to get the scarf at the same time, meanwhile watching for Miknik and Perry, wondering what the heck happened to Starla. Knowing full well
Starla's
Moxie's
fine.
got it taken care of.
Leon, it is your turn. What do you do?
Well,
Do you
God.
grab
see.
Do you grab a tooth?
I mean,
Do
that
you
is a
dare?
thing. I mean, yeah, that is something that the head chat probably hears is,
I
what
will
have I
pass
done?
on
I hear everything now.
Where is the sword?
Floating right next to Morgul's face.
Morgul is just sheer panic right now.
As
Rokai
you
calls
all
out, try to
are-
spin with it! Match
as
the
you all
rotation!
are-
Let me-
as you all are flying on Santa's ship, being drugged by these badass armored reindeer with a Kieran at the helm as it's going around Frostclaw, you all are getting better vantage points. What do you do?
Well, first off, Leon is still holding concentration, so no concentration spells can be cast for his turn. But for now, mage handing that sword over to Morgul.
Carefully.
Yes, he's just basically stopping it in place. Pommel toward you. You might get bumped, but oh well. You're getting it handed to you.
As the sword comes this close to Morgul's face, Morgul puckers up for a moment as the sword goes directly into Morgul's reach. You can grab the hilt.
Okay, I fucking grabbed the hilt. Like, is that the question?
As Morgul grabs the hilt, you can tell this sword is absolutely massive. This is a very, very large sword.
His kinetic energy starts
I will
spinning
be
him
right back.
instead.
So this is how big the sword is comparative to you.
Gotta go do a mom thing. I'll be right back. Continue without me.
So, sword. What do you do? You're floating now.
Just a reminder,
if
you
I'm
also
floating-
still have the ice hat.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Do you want me to make you fly as well?
Spin me.
What?
Spin me?
Spin me.
Oh, you spin me right round
All right.
like a whirling dervish of terror.
Morgul's internal screaming turns to external screaming as he asks for Leon to spin him.
Mage hand is well pushing you off.
Still holding the sword towards the fucking ring.
Anime scream. And
You told me this was how I was gonna spend my fucking Christmas. I wouldn't have believed it.
I hope that you all wrote down what the bag said.
bag?
Yes,
something?
the bag of teeth
Yes.
to implant or to sew.
Yeah, so it said, beyond the Rock of Brawl. And then it asked to implant or sew.
Beyond the rock of Brawl. To implant or sew. Well, sounds like a bar fight, but you're stealing others' teeth. But as far as I know, it's not my turn anymore after 2 actions. Still keeping up the reverse gravity, though. So,
Okay. So, that lore now written down. What's happening with the spinning sword?
Well, I'm holding it now and I'm spinning
You are-
towards the big motherfucker.
You are
Right, but we need to apply will to the situation.
Alright.
Where's it going
you
and to
are
what purpose?
Spinning.
I am intending to head towards fucking Frostclaw with it. To either.
You hear Klaus scream over to Morgul. Try and stab it at the weak points in the crystal on his back.
Dabbing is not what I'm gonna be doing at this point.
I'm telling you.
Drill at this moment.
Aim for magic glowing weak spot. No, he's a top,
Crystals!
a danger top.
I will try. Assuming
All
I
right,
don't throw up.
Next up after Leon is Frostclaw again. As Frostclaw is still flailing around, he just starts blasting the beam out from the eyeball, hoping to hit,
started blasting.
hoping to hit everything. As the beam hits the Santa Claus ship. That is 2 damage to the ship. and I need whoever is on the ship to roll to dodge out of the way of the beam. Leon, Moxie, Mick, and Yamanartok also needs
13.
to.
The dice hate me
And-
tonight.
Oh, Yaman.
Santa
The janitor. I'm
and
gonna call him
Santa
Yarma.
Claus has to roll. Santa dodges the fuck out of the way. Oh,
I do not.
Yamanartok is not so lucky.
I rolled an 8.
Have
You
much
rolled
better.
an 8.
Yes.
Okay, Moxie,
13.
did you say
Teen.
13?
Yeah.
It's not liking the from you
Yeah,
tonight.
I don't understand that, honestly.
Mick, what did you roll? Well, Moxie and Leon, you're gonna be taking the same amount of damage, my friends.
Okay.
The same damage that the ship took.
2.
How much was that?
62 damage.
Oh,
Oh.
62!
Yeah. We
I like
2 is all that got through to us before.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, boy.
That sounds like,
62.
oh.
Oh shit.
I was like, that's not very much.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
it just
no.
scratched the paint. Oh,
Uh,
never mind.
I
So-
am at
Yeah.
less than half my health now. That takes a
Follow-on
lot.
question: how does this affect concentration?
Quick question.
Yes,
You said 62.
Yeah.
correct.
Oh.
That was my full hit point.
Well, Leon's down.
There goes concentration.
There goes concentration, and we're going into death saves.
You
Is
all
it death
see,
save that 0?
You all see the mass of Frostclaw as he looks at his thumb and he sees Morgall, and then he
Looks
Looks
back
down.
down. Ah! So,
as you all
heads
start
up. Let's
falling
see.
down.
Oh,
9.8 meters per second squared, 100 feet up. There should be time to act before he hits the ground.
No. 5 feet's a turn. Worth of actually doing something. You fall flat on your face. 10 feet is 1d6, so that's 10d6 damage he would take. Anyone else as well that's falling.
Not me. I got slow fall.
Yes, but I'm more talking about more goal.
Yeah.
Stabilize Leon, and
Okie dokie.
I cast heal on him. So 7 hit points.
And it's 10d6 DM that you have to roll for fall damage for Morgul and Frostclaw.
Yeah.
But I understand Leon is back at full health.
Not what I'm gonna be in about 2 seconds.
Oh
Just
boy.
looking very
What's
This
good.
is not good.
What's the falling damage again?
Oh, God.
10d6.
Oh, dear Lord.
I don't
Oh,
guess,
no.
Leon
Oh,
is
it-
confident enough, to
Well-
save Morgall to see.
Probably not.
10d6 cannot possibly exceed the falling damage I can negate with slow fall. So I'm good.
You're good.
A bigger
What-
damage
what's-
to ourselves
what's
than
the
our
damage,
boss
Chief?
fights are.
27 damage.
I'm alright. I'm hurting, but I'm alright.
As Morgall into the
Ow.
snow,
Rock.
feet dangling. The sword comes.
Like a headstone or a footstone?
Right beside Morgall's face as he lifts his face up out of the snow to see the blade and
Well, someone no longer needs to use the restroom, I imagine.
Nope.
and right beside Morgall.
Man, I'm really lucky to just fucking land on top of it. That would have just been.
You would That would have been the end of your story, my friend.
Frostclaw, just like, what the fuck?
Frostclaw, he ain't feeling too great right now. He ain't feeling too good. Blah 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 blah. Whose turn is it now?
Well, after him, I think it's supposed to be Morgul who needs to in prone.
No wait, it's Mick now.
Yeah, it was just after mine, and then he knocked us out with the laser and all that.
Are you going to take a tooth, or are you going to do?
Oh, come on, I can take it.
What do you do?
I mean, Moxie is kind of just holding the tooth bag, so...
We're at a point where I have nimbly landed next to the guy, so I could probably just yank his scarf off.
You did.
Whenever my next turn
Leon
comes
is
around.
currently healed.
All this
It's a good
stuff
thing
happens.
that you were. It's a good thing that you were right next to him.
Yep.
When that happened.
Yeah. I think
Otherwise,
it's funny.
we might have a very dead Leon.
I think it's funny, all this stuff happening, and Rokai just kind of lands Legolas style. Barely makes a dent in the snow.
The bard's brain is melting because she is very unaccustomed to hearing all the
I don't want to
things.
know what she's getting from Morgul and everyone after that.
Yeah. Rokai's thought process is far more chaotic than you thought.
Yeah.
You have learned several swears in several different languages. You're not even sure that Morgul.
How many Eldritch dialects have you remembered now?
I think there's a few that are just rattling around. And...
It's just the fact he's a pirate and he's picked all this shit up. Not even the Eldritch.
What are do?
He's holding.
Oh. Morgul, what are do?
Picking myself up, making sure that I've not turned these into the brown pants, and then I guess well, okay, who's closer to the fucking scarf? Me or Rokai?
You both are quite close to it right now because he's a very massive entity.
Hey, you know what? Since it's your turn and then my turn, let's cooperate this bitch. Let's both grab an end and yank it off of him.
I mean, yeah, we
I
can
guess
totally do
since he's on the thumb right now, you are technically closer, but also the sword is right next to you as well.
You know what? You have a point. I'm gonna grab the fucking sword and I'm gonna take Santa's advice and fucking shank a bitch in one of his weak spots.
Okay, so are you going over toward the crystals?
Yeah, I'm going over to the crystals, and I don't know what the modifier to attack with the fucking sword is, but nat 20 on that shit. Makes up for the one with
Morgul. As Morgul starts to jam in the sword, it's not going in all the way as Frostclaw begins to stand up. Morgul is holding onto the sword like this right now. As Morgul is... Ooh. Oh no, am I not going to be able to get you to... Hold on! Hold on! There you go. And let's see.
Oh god, this was a bad idea.
This is a great idea!
I'm full of them tonight, apparently.
This is not going well.
Whoop.
This is not going well, not going well, not going well at all. Oh my god.
SK, I have a plan.
All right. As he's standing up, the sword is... Oh, he's so heavy. Okay. The sword needs to be pushed in deeper.
We must go deeper.
So, Morgul, do you wish to expend another...
I will do. If I'm able to just kind of...
You may try. Strength check.
Hey, Morgul, I'd like to remind you of a famous quote. When the only tool you have is a hammer...
Oh, you have a point.
A lot of life problems...
Actually, that's a good fucking question. Can I use Wackus Bunkus to
drive in the
this
nail?
fucking thing in? What check do I
100%,
need?
yes.
What check do I technically need to make for that?
Is a hammer.
Just attack?
Hammer.
Strength.
Strength.
Strength. Okay. So then I'll keep that roll then. 26.
You whack it.
You bonk it.
Whack it.
Yeah. As you all see Morgul leap off of one of the crystals, he takes out Wackus Bonkus, and directly onto the hilt of the sword, you see it as it slices down into the crystals. Frostclaw stops moving for a moment as you see the skin start to peel off, revealing the key. The
There we go.
eyeball is
Now would be
open
a perfect
completely
time.
as you all see the key sticking directly out of the chest, and the eye is darting around.
Whoever can get that better get that now.
All
It's equipped to do
right.
that.
After Morgul, Rokai.
There we go. Okay. So, I'm at his feet again. This seems familiar.
Dun, 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 dun.
I am going to run up his leg until his chest with my vines and Vinewood. That is
Okay, I used mine whip. It was very effective.
25
25
to reach out with the vine to, not the vine. What the hell am I saying? The thing that lets me grapple. The crescent sword thingy. So I'm going to grapple the key to pull it out of there.
As you do, it's grappled on. However, it is not coming out right now. It's going to need a little bit more of a tug.
Well, in that case, my follow-up action while holding that grapple is using physics. Judicious application here. I am going to vine to the scarf, grabbing one end. With, what am I doing? Roll it over here where the thing actually is. With an 18 to snag the scarf. I then fully retract the vine to whip myself up and around his neck, pulling the scarf up on the other side and dragging the grapple key behind me with that momentum.
I mean, hey, that's the way to go about it.
Solid.
As the scarf begins to come off and Rokai is launched into the air,
Told you I had a plan.
I mean, you did. You were not lying.
you hear, "Ho, ho, ho, bitch," as the as Santa's ship comes right up to where Rokai is jumping. The Kieran grabs a hold of Rokai and throws him on his back.
Dun, dun, dun,
As the
dun,
Kieran-
dun.
As the Kieran grabs the scarf in its jaws, and Santa floors it. Part of the scarf starts raveling off of his neck as it comes right over toward Morgul, the last bit of it. What do you do, Morgul?
I mean, I grab it.
Reaction,
I guess.
reaction.
Yeah. Just
Well, he's
fucking
are
reflex
you
that
becoming
shit.
Frosty or Jackson?
I-
Jack
okay.
Frost.
So I think I maybe grab it. 19.
You grab it.
Okay.
If you had rolled an 18, no, you wouldn't have.
I was like,
yeah,
shit.
got it.
Okay.
As you grab hold, both you and Rokai are yanked as it the key comes right out of Frostclaw's chest. And you see Frostclaw no. As you see bits of him start breaking off and falling down. All around. Frostclaw, his snowman body, lies unmoving on the ground beneath.
I can't believe that worked. Mr. Klaus, your key, sir.
Good.
I do not think I will ever forget the fact that you just swore.
What?
I do not do it lightly.
Oh, him.
We just heard St. Nicholas swear. That is once in a lifetime.
If certain extenuating circumstances can excuse a level of naughtiness.
I'm certain if anything worse happened to his ship, we would have heard, holy shit.
Thank you.
I have like
As the
40
ship-
HP, give me this.
As the ship lands, you all get out of the ship, and you see Frostclaw laying in the snow, arms bent and twisted and contorted. The hat and the scarf are off of him, as he seems extremely weak.
I don't know if this would be a bad time to say something, but Krampus said something about Frosty Claus here tampering with all your snow globes. You don't
That was
know
something.
if that could have any potential bad effects on, general things.
It could. What did you do to them, Frostclaw?
I put a snow globe in every home. Trying to see what was in my dreams. A family. And to see if I could find my body.
Well,
Or a new one.
now that's an idea.
Sounds a bit sinister to me, but yeah.
As you can see, it didn't work out too well. So, do it, heroes.
I don't think that's our job.
Finish me off. Save Christmas.
Why would we do that?
I mean, we already got what we need to save Christmas. You're down. You're good.
Our job is not to end lives. We try to preserve as much as we can. It's up to Klaus to figure out what to do. And I think the right thing is to show you where you came from. And then maybe see if he'd like to stay or go.
I think the right thing is to consult my family.
This is pretty much a family matter now, yeah.
As he snaps his fingers, you see the ground open beside you all as a nightmare comes out of hellfire. And on top of the nightmare steed, you see Krampus.
Oh, hey, I know him. Long time no see.
It's a real nightmare. Those things are terrifying.
It's a horse.
Yes. Very specific kind and very vicious.
I must not be familiar enough with it to understand.
He waves his fingers as the nightmare dissipates, and Krampus floats over to where you all and his brother, towering over all of you. As he says, "We have to summon her." Oh.
Her?
You hear the both of them say, "Mother,"
Oh.
as in a crackle of lightning. You all see a sweet old lady.
Yeah.
King Mother Nature from, like, the, Heat Miser and Snow Miser's mother,
Yep.
Mother Nature. I'm like, oh dear, no.
Let him get some of the description out. Come on. We're making
Little old
assumptions.
lady, good lord.
She looks like the sweetest old lady, as she has baker's garb all over her, big and puffy and fluffy, as each side of the interwoven fabrics displays a different force of nature: fire, earth, wind, water, as it all culminates up to her crown on her head that looks like a chef's hat. As it turns into blossoms that fold over, and on each end of the petals you see a snowflake, a drop of water, an ember of fire going all around. Well, hello there. Klaus, Krampus. What exactly is it that you brought me here for?
Rokai gonna sit in the
Well-
snow and start chewing on it.
It's Frosty, Mother. What? You. Has he been your brother this whole time? What did you do, Klaus Kringle? I had to try to bring the family back together again. It was his idea, as he points over to Krampus.
Ah!
Klaus, don't add lying to the naughty list.
Excuse me. How dare you? You always act like this in front of Mother.
Oh, goodness.
You hear her say, "Enough!" as a thunderous, like you can hear thunder and lightning, and the earth moves around you. The two of you bickering, you sound just as bad as the rest of your siblings. Frosty, dear. Are you still there?
Are you my mother?
I was once, dear, yeah. Klaus, I believe it's time to let go of your brother. He deserves to be at peace. Don't you think, Frosty?
That would be nice.
As he goes over and takes the hat and the scarf back from you all, he lays it on his brother's chest. You've given me so many good Christmases. And these holidays wouldn't have been anything without you, little brother. I love you. Good night. And Merry Christmas to all. As he puts his hand over his coal eyes, you see a flash of magic as the snow starts to crumble underneath, and the hat and the scarf blow away in the whippoorwinds. You see a swirl of snow start to whip around as a ghostly figure of a young boy stands there. I love you, Klaus. It wasn't your fault. I love you, Krampus. I love you, Mommy. Don't be mad at them. They tried to save me and get us back in time for celebrate Christmas. It was an accident. And I was being really naughty these years. I'm sorry. But now, I go be with Daddy. I think I hear him calling me. He says he has hot cocoa ready for me. It's so cold. So very cold. I could use some cocoa. You see the mother bend down. Go be with Daddy. Be good. As he hugs his mother, he rushes over to Krampus as Krampus
What an astonishing display of affection from Krampus.
It actually is.
Kinda is, right?
As Klaus bends down.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more. But I promise that every Christmas, a little more snow will fall just for you. I'll be watching.
You better be good, for goodness sake. As he boops his nose. Bye, big brother. I love you. As the boy disappears, you all can smell the scent of freshly brewed hot cocoa.
I am officially jealous. We should make cocoa when we get back.
Is cocoa safe for you?
Huh?
As
Okay.
Klaus wipes
Regard.
away a tear, and he stands up. Oyaman Artok comes over, holding a battle wound.
It seems like everything in the shop is still functional, sir.
The workers didn't look so good.
Yeah, they might need some tending to.
Well, then let's get to it, shall we?
Sorry about the ceiling.
Mother, I appreciate your coming. We'll see each other soon.
Yes, we shall. Especially because we're having the family reunion soon.
It'd be a terrifying thing.
I love you, boys. As she goes and gives Klaus a kiss on the cheek. And she goes over to Krampus. Bend down now.
You may be tall as fuck, but I'm still your mom.
Uh-huh. That's the mom thing.
Rokai politely averts his gaze.
Moxie scribbles out a little note.
As you see her give him a kiss. Now, boys, take care of one another. And I'll see you tomorrow. As for all of you, thank you for your help. A gift. As she snaps her fingers, in each of your hands, there is a snowflake that appears. These are snowflakes from the very first snowfall in history. Preserved in magic, so that every time that you look at it, you'll remember what being you is truly all about.
Very kind of you. Thank you.
Shucks, man.
Ta-ta for now.
Wasn't anything that anyone who was magicked away by mystical beings wouldn't do.
Be good. As you all head into Santa's workshop, you see him start untwisting the forms of the elves as they revert back to their self. Santa cast a large spell over the entire area as you see the life being brought back into everything as the building starts to even repair itself. What do you do?
Well,
Go inside and see how I can help fix up the workshop.
Really, that's kind of as best we can on there for that.
Oh, you know you want to go investigate the wreckage ship and see if you can't find your dentist. I mean,
Heads in.
help anyone who might need it.
Before Moxie heads in, she's going to stop Krampus and hand him the little note.
What is this?
Let's call it my Christmas present for you, Mr. Krampus.
I don't think the rest of us get to know what it says, but
What does it say on the inside?
The note, it's not going to really make much sense to any of y'all, but it says, I'm never going to be upset when someone mistakes me for you again, now that I know your true nature.
As he puts it into his void hood.
She'll bow.
Very well.
Christmas, Mr. Krampus. And then she'll hurry inside.
how did Moxie make Krampus adorable? I love it.
Leave it to the one who used to worship the void to make absolutely everything crazy into cuteness.
As Santa goes up onto what looks like a giant atlas that is being built, you see him going up to the top of it. Thank you, Crimson Blade.
Thank you for helping me.
I think that you all should be here for this. As the sleigh comes in, as you see that it is loaded up with a massive bag.
Would you like a ride with me?
I
Can you
mean,
turn that down?
who can say?
Blank face, tail wagging. Yeah, okay.
Brother, you need to be here for this. You have to provide the coal. As
On
you
the
see him
board.
standing on board.
I do despise this time of the year.
You're under contract. You have to.
The entire family is full of sass.
The torturing of the children and everything. I really do. You take the bad ones, but the coal, it has to go to the really, not as bad naughty ones, just to try and make them a little bit more good.
I know.
Only warnings.
I do enjoy tales that in the dark. Every lump of coal gives them war that I draw near. Unless they change their
On Dasher! On Dancer! On Prancer! On Vixen! On Comet! On Cupid! On Donner and Blitzen! And also you! Razor! The Kieran! Onward! That night, the crimson blades traveled across all of Theros, helping Klaus deliver all the gifts and all of the pieces of coal to all the good and the naughty children. Klaus then brought them back into the world they know, tapping on the globe, being brought back right near their ship. The Mikage is still in the temple.
Did you forget about this?
No.
Oh, that's
You
fucking
I-
get
funny.
surprised.
No,
I
it wasn't that I
was-
forgot. It was, oh shit, we got
It w-
helped.
We got moved about 80 feet to the left.
Mikage's
and-
gonna be really fucking confused in 2 seconds.
I thought the ship was
Klaus-
in there. I thought the ship was
Klaus, with a wink and a nod. You know exactly why he put you there. As you sit on the ship, looking at this jovial man, the smile brimming ear to ear, the rose in his cheeks begin to show.
Before we part ways,
Looking,
can I say one thing that you probably haven't heard before?
what is that?
I turned to his brother. Krampus, I appreciate you.
One way to startle Saint Nick.
Why?
Some people need a little fear. To help them realize what really matters.
I agree.
Klaus looks around and he grabs his bag. Now, don't think for 1 second that I forgot about any of
Oh,
It's unexpected.
for
Expecting
helping
anything,
me
but
on these
I
nights of nights. Reach into my bag and grab your delight. Whatever you wish, I will make it so. Just tell Saint Nick what you wish to know.
What she's wishing for is something to make up for all of the Christmases that she missed with Nabari. Something she can give him to make up for all of the Christmases missed.
Hmm. How about this? As he hands it over to you, you see that it is a mechanical bird that comes to life in your hands. Bloop. As he forms a little cage with everything in it and a nice little rest. As the bird goes in, he never had a pet.
Perfect.
Come now, Leon, what do you wish?
Out of character, I'm trying to remember the name of the little girl from Krampus.
Morton. Lizzie Morton.
Liz Morton.
I remember from Morton's Salt. Don't at me.
I think Lizzie Morton would be best to have her father back with her. That's my wish. No one should
You
be without their
ask.
father.
I cannot bring people back from the dead.
And clear
But
her
I
of
can
the
give
name.
her one more night with her father, if that is what you want.
That would be great. Thank you.
Krampus, release his soul one night. It
That
is
would-
done.
Hmm.
Nick, what would you wish?
I can only think of anything that would help my party in our adventures.
Like what?
Something to help us be more effective in combat.
What would you wish?
Over the table, I really can't think of anything.
You hear in your mind, very softly, something for Perry. He might like something special from you. Don't you think?
How about something for Harry?
I've already given the animals their gifts. This is something for you. What do you wish?
I tried. I tried. Nick, you love alcohol.
You see Perry with a necklace around his neck.
Aw.
You'll see what that does in due time.
I'm sure I will. Something to
Very well. How about this? Take this snowball, throw it at your ship. As you chuck it at the ship, you hear.
It's fixed.
Nope.
Oh.
You see cannons.
Oh,
Thank
we got our own cannons.
gods.
There we go. How about
Gun.
Joy of joys. Joy of
I
joys.
think that was more Cole's wish.
There we go. That should help a bit, I think.
Absolutely.
Rokai, what do you wish?
I've been trying to think. I'm a simple creature. Once a wolf with a pack that denied him. Once a boy with a family that wouldn't believe him. I had friends, I had a lover. I rejected them out of fear. And the path I'm on has led me here. What's happened to any of them? It's cryptic. Can you give me certainty?
Of what?
Purpose? That I should have ended up where I am? Or a spellgemmer helm?
Or that, you know.
No, the first thing. What?
Say the darndest things sometimes, Rokai, I swear.
I speak from the heart.
I understand. I understand that that does not make it any less amusing sometimes when your filter does not work.
He just wants an easy back recliner chair, you know.
I mean,
You wish to have certainty.
I remember Rokai got to see a mirror once. He saw his pack, and he felt that purpose. Kai never had that. And I have nothing. I am neither of them. I have not his pack nor his family. All I have is those around me, and they're the closest thing I have.
Then I
The family.
think you already have your answer.
Okay.
And just so that you always can remember. He gives you a mirror.
Thank you.
Morgul, what is your wish?
Since we were in the Feywild, my thoughts have been on a poor girl that took on a burden that was not hers to bear. I wish you to give her some comfort.
Which girl you speak of?
She was a girl that was taken by a demon that tricked her into a deal she should not have been a part of.
Kaya. Her name was Kaya.
Why? I don't know if it's within yours or your power, Krampus, to provide her with some form of comfort, but she deserves something.
Brother, do you happen to this girl?
Name is Jazakon.
I'm aware. And what she does now. She is happy.
That's some comfort.
I'll give you this. My brother cannot provide it. This is a coin comprised of
Oh, familiar with those.
use this in the river Styx, in the 9 hells, and it will take you where you wish to go.
That's incredibly helpful.
If you wish to see, you may use it.
Thank you.
Crimson Blades. Your legend surpasses you. I continue to look forward to see what you do next.
Thanks.
So, remember, I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know when you've been bad or
So be good for goodness
so.
sake.
I'll see you next time.
Until next year.
Till
Merry
next-
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Crimson Blades.
And a happy
As
New
the
Year.
two of them get onto their ship, with a boisterous voice, you hear him call to the deer as he and Krampus get out of here. Each of you look at each other, knowing what you have done, and know that your work is not nearly done. Looking over to the ship, you're filled with pride, knowing that you have tons of help on your side. May your hearts be filled with the joy you know now, and that you'll take down these baddies someday. They hopped aboard the ship and set sail. And that is where we are leaving this tale. For next time we see our heroes, they're back to their journeys they know. Merry Christmas. Ta-ta for now.
Ciao.
Good night, everybody.
Happy
Do you
New
Bye,
Year.
everybody. Happy
Do
New
you think
Year.
he actually watches this when we're sleeping?
Yes.
Gameplays!